podcast. Walk with me. Let it rock. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
That's always a good thing. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We are live. Welcome to episode 102 of the Black Male Podcast. Is it 102?
102.
102 of the Black Male Podcast. Yep. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And we took a couple of days off because I was out of town with the wife, and management came down to hang out with Dot so he can get some work done. And we were busy. We
didn't give a fuck.
We so did.
Y'all be all right. Well, enough of y'all is listening, it'll make a difference.
Right, right. Shoot.
Yeah, we had to breathe.
We had to breathe. Shit. But we back like we never left, so.
Most definitely.
Well, how's everything going with you, bro?
Everything good, man. You know, everything good. Just constant elevation.
I know that's right, bro.
Working on consistency.
Hey, I've been doing that as well. Got to work on consistency, bro. A lot of things have happened in the world of everything since we took a small little break. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the NBA...
It always happens that way, too.
It does always happen that way. It definitely does. The NBA is in playoff mode. So, you know, all of pretty much all of the play-in games are over. Lakers made as a 7 seed. Who made as the 8th seed in the West?
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Yep, Timberwolves. Timberwolves made as the 8th seed in the West, which I still think is bogus as hell.
I only like to play it if it's a team I like that's in it. I think it's trash.
I think that playing shit is ridiculous.
I think it's trash. I love it because I get to see more basketball.
Right.
But I think it's trash. But I will say, there's been some good games, though.
It's been some damn good games. Yeah, it's been some damn good games. I don't like it because I don't like how they break it down. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. I don't like how it's how you got players that you got like the Lakers. They beat the Timberwolves to make it at the 7th seed. Yeah. Timberwolves wait until the game prior to them to play again to get the 8th seed. To me, that's whack.
Yeah, but they're going against the Nuggets. I'm like, bro, y'all didn't win nothing.
Right.
Like, y'all about to get destroyed.
Nah, they about to get smacked, definitely. They're about to get smacked. I want to see what the playoff bracket is.
Lakers and the Grizzlies is going to be interesting.
Yeah, who you think gonna win that?
I really don't think the Lakers have a chance, man.
You don't think the Lakers have a chance?
Nah, as far as winning the series, no. They're not going to get swept by any means. You're not sweeping LeBron, period.
Right.
He's going to have at least one game where he's going to have to sleep in the fucking bucket of ice, and he's going to bust your ass.
Right.
But I don't see them having a chance. The only way you could beat Memphis is if Memphis beat themselves. As far as a first round, I don't see the Memphis leaving the first round. If they do, coach getting fired. And it ain't even his fault.
Memphis ain't winning this series, bro.
I don't see the Lakers beating them.
The Lakers gonna beat them. The Lakers gonna beat them in 7.
Well, I mean, okay, if it goes to 7 games, anybody can win. I don't think it's gonna go to 7 games.
Yep.
If it goes to 7 games, I see Memphis.
No, rephrase that. Lakers gonna beat them in 6.
I don't believe that.
Lakers gonna beat them in 6.
Hey, we just gonna disagree on that one.
We can. But Lakers gonna beat them in 6.
I don't think LeBron can handle that load. They don't have enough people to take the load off LeBron, man.
Lakers gonna beat them in 6.
All right, well, don't get mad when Anthony Davis come up small.
I don't care about no Anthony Davis. He gonna come up small at least for one game.
LeBron's gonna come up small one game. One game? He's going to cost more water one game, bro.
No, he's not.
Anthony Davis?
No, I'm talking about LeBron. LeBron ain't coming to small. No, yeah.
He's not going to come small in none of those games?
Nope.
Okay.
Not against Grizzlies.
Why? Just because nigga had a perm in his head talking shit?
Watch. Just watch.
Watch what? You
And six.
admit that's not a hot take, bro.
And 6,
LeBron
yes, it is.
in the playoffs is not a hot take.
You said LeBron what?
Him playing good in the playoffs is not a hot take.
I know that, but I'm just saying they're gonna win in 6. So on the West, on the East, it's Bucks against Heat, Cavs versus Knicks,
Heat going home,
76ers versus Nets, and Celtics versus the Hawks. And then on the West,
Hawks have no chance.
On the West, you got Nets versus Timberwolves, Suns versus Clippers, Kings versus Warriors, and Grizzlies versus Lakers. Now, being based on when time we're recording, when this podcast dropped, a couple of these games are going to go. But right now, at this moment, Warriors lost to the Kings already. They already lost a game.
It was tight, though.
Yeah, it was a tight game. And the Knicks beat the Cavs.
Yeah.
Knicks beat the Cavs. You know the Knicks beat the Cavs. Cut that shit up.
Of course. I expected that. And
so really?
No, I didn't say that. I said, of course. And you had people that didn't even play well when they beat the Cavs. The Cavs got like the top 5 defense in the league.
I mean, it was a good game. 101-97. That was a good game. That was a close game. That was, and look how low scoring that was based on based on the Kings and Warriors game at the time. What it was 123 to something.
The Cavaliers don't never score 120 points hardly ever. That's not what they do. It's a defensive team. Right. They play slow, which is crazy because Donovan Mitchell fast as fuck, but they play slow.
I forgot the Hawks and Celtics already played.
Nobody cares about the Hawks. Trae Young will not be there next year.
The Hawks had 99. I disagree. And Celtics had 112.
They've been trying to trade them all season. How do you disagree?
The Nets. The Nets lost to 76ers 101-121. They can hang that shit up. They hang that shit up. The Nets are hanging that shit clean up. They hang that clean up. Clean up. Clean up on aisle 12.
But you one of them Trae Young fans. Like you.
Yeah, I'm a Trae Young fan.
I don't know what that's doing getting traded, but okay.
I still don't think he's going anywhere.
The only way he's not going nowhere is if nobody wants him in a trade or they can't get the right pieces together.
I disagree.
They've been trying to trade him all year.
He was not trying to trade him all year.
I mean, half of the year.
Not. Cut it out, bro.
What's doing with half of the year and the whole year? Come on. I had $5 and I told you I had 20. What's the difference?
He ain't going nowhere, bro.
All right, because nobody wants to pay him what he gets paid right now. He doesn't play winning basketball.
He does play winning basketball. That's a difference.
It's a matter of opinion. We don't have to agree.
We're definitely not going to agree on this.
I don't know what you're basing it on.
I'm basing it on watching the games.
He plays no defense. He's 5 feet tall. Crunch time, he's going to pull up from the hash mark.
That don't mean nothing, bro. In this era of basketball, you sound like an old nigga in this era of basketball.
In the playoffs,
we're not going to do that. We're not going to. Let's move past it because we're not going to agree.
Anytime somebody don't agree with you, you don't want to hear it. That's bullshit.
No, that's not true.
I sit here and I listen to your whole point. You don't. And just tell you I don't agree, and that's it. When somebody don't agree with you, it got to be stupid. I don't never call none of your points dumb or nothing like that.
I didn't call none of your points dumb.
You cut me off before I even finish a sentence. All I was going to say is any team that wins the playoffs has at least 2 people that are solid defenders that can get a stop. The Hawks don't have that.
So that's Trae Young's fault why the Hawks don't have that.
I never said it was Trae Young's fault.
You putting it all on him. You are doing that. No, you're not listening. You don't listen to yourself talk.
You're not listening to the totality of what I'm saying. You said nobody plays defense. And I was going to say every team that wins has at least 2 people that play defense. That had nothing to do with Trae Young. You changed the whole topic.
No, I did not. You changed the topic. You do that all the time. And then you try to put that shit on me.
You're not listening.
No, you're not listening to yourself talk.
Man.
You don't listen to yourself talk.
You're still talking over me, though. Listen to what I'm saying. I said one topic of Trae Young. You said nobody plays defense. I said every team that wins has at least 2 people that play defense. If you need 2 people to play defense, how can that just be Trae Young's fault? You made an assumption that's what I meant. I'm not blaming Trae Young for the team not to have defenders. That doesn't make sense. How would that make sense? So the whole defense is because of Trae Young. Come on, man. You know I ain't mean that. That don't make sense.
You ain't listening either, bro.
I am. I know what I'm saying. You're taking pieces.
But I know what I'm saying. I did not. I was referring to one piece that you're talking about. Then you go and do what you do all the time.
Agree with
you change
that
the subject. You change the subject.
Because I said I don't agree with that one piece, and that piece was over. And I said every team that wins the playoffs has at least two people that can get a stop. That's a whole nother topic. You dragged Trae Young over there.
You did that. You changed the subject.
And
then you put it on me saying I'm changing the subject. We're talking about one thing. How you going to flip it to a bunch of...
No, we're not. Because we're talking about the playoffs.
We're not going to be on the same page.
I'm saying that team, because you don't want to hear the whole totality of the topic. That team needs... If you're going to have a person like Trae Young, you have to have defenders on the court with him. They don't have the right personnel to keep him there if they want to win. You know that yourself. How you going to have a whole starting lineup and nobody plays defense on the whole team? What team that's winning don't have at least two defenders on it? Whether it's Trae Young's fault or not, people always get blamed when you lose, whether they blame the coach or they blame a player. They already got rid of a coach.
Right.
The next person to blame is going to be Trae Young because he's the star. Whether it's fair or not, that's how it's going to go. If they get a taker, I can see him going. Now, if they don't get a taker, I mean, nah. That ain't blaming nobody. That's business. Superstars get traded all the time.
That is a fact. They do get traded all the time. They definitely do. Next one, the NBA CBA. They're making some changes. They're allowing players to invest in teams, NBA and WNBA teams, and promote the teams that they are that they're investing in, and they're letting them invest in cannabis companies. So it's obviously not going to be testing for marijuana anymore, which they probably should have cut out years ago.
I don't think they should even be involved in who they invest in anyway. If they want to invest in the company, why not? It's their money. Right. It's not a crime.
And it shouldn't be a conflict of interest.
How?
No, I'm just saying it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a conflict of interest, even though if you invest, I can see this many ways. If I play for a team, I invest in this team, and then this team trades me.
Then what?
Do I still keep my investment? Do I lose my investment? I wonder how they're doing that process.
That don't mean I'm throwing games because I'm still invested in the 76ers and I play for the Knicks now. I ain't have to get traded.
I will hope Cats wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, throwing games...
cannabis side is cool. That's true.
I mean, investments, you know what I mean? Because Dallas Cowboys have generated more revenue than anybody in the league for the last 10 years. They ain't winning shit.
But no players are invested in the team that's currently playing.
No, I'm just giving an example how winning has nothing to do with it. You don't have to throw nothing.
And then you look at Green Bay, they're all what so-called people ran. You know what I'm saying? Everyone invests in the team. They don't really have a formal owner type situation, even though that's a weird investment process because no one makes any money off of that investment. Like the regular people doesn't really make any money off that investment. So I don't understand how you invest in an organization that you're not really you're not getting any kickback on. I don't get that, but
make people feel like they're part of something.
I think the NBA it's time to make changes. I think also if they let the players invest more, a lot of players will invest in the WNBA as that's starting to grow and the games are starting to look better. You know what I mean? Especially after college basketball this year, the college girls.
These athletes are making more money in college than they're making as a pro.
I'm not going to say they make more as a pro. Well, the girls. Okay, the girls. Okay, the girls. Yeah, the girls, yes.
How you doing that shit again?
That's
the
a
girls
fact.
They're making substantially more. These girls are getting drafted to make less money.
Which is wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wild as
you got a shit that got drafted. She made like close to $1 million.
Yeah, they got one girl right now that's finally making a lot of money. It's a girl who plays for Las Vegas. She's the only one making as much as she's making. She's like the highest paid WNBA player. She's making a ton of money. And people are looking at her like, why is she making all this money and not me? It's
like someone endorsements?
No, she's actually got a big contract. No, she actually has a big contract. I can't think of her name right now. She's a phenomenal player, but she was one of the first. They had her paraded in all of the interviews on ESPN that she made all this money for the Las Vegas team. But
there's something on my power source, yo. Hold on.
All right.
I thought I hit this joint up last night.
Your shit be wild. Son.
And I saw the notification come on. I was like, I ain't gonna hold on to it. Yeah. I know Candace Parker made some moves.
Yeah. She playing but she played with Vegas now too, ain't it?
I'm not sure, but I know she made some moves. When they asked her about it, she said she was trying to make bigger business moves outside of basketball.
Which is smart.
And she wanted to go to a different location.
Yeah, I think she got moved to Vegas too. I think because Vegas is the new expansion team out there.
Well, out of the WNBA, I don't follow it. She seems to be one of the ones that have been moving around more than most people. She takes her career more so as a business movement wise.
As she should. You gotta move around.
LeBron
and I think she got like 2 chips.
Yeah,
I think she got like 2 chips.
LeBron started it, and some people are really using their blueprint in a good way. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Nope.
People focus on like Kyrie situations where it seems like he destroys teams when he goes places. There's some truth to it, but I think it's unfair to blame him in totality when things don't go right. It's so easy to do that.
Yeah.
It's easy to blame one person.
But it's because Kyrie make it easy. It's because Kyrie make it easy to blame.
Oh, no, I'm not defending him.
That's the sad part.
I'm defending him in theory. You know what I'm saying? In life, of course, yeah. Kyrie fault. It's whatever.
Yeah. I know.
Nobody's gonna debate you when you say it's Kyrie fault.
Nah.
You might be right.
Like when he went to to where he at now, Dallas.
I don't know anybody that thought
they went. I know, right? They went from a playoff team to not being in the playoffs at all.
But Luka was hurt though, a good percentage of that time, also though.
True. And
nobody cares though. I'm just saying.
And let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Luka's softer than a motherfucker too, man.
Luka's soft?
Personally, yes.
I mean, I don't agree with him being soft. I'm not what you mean by soft.
Yes. You see his reactions anytime on that court when it comes to him not getting his way. He turns to a whole bitch out there.
Oh, you talking about that's not soft though.
And he quits on the team. He quits on them a lot.
I mean, I don't know if soft is the word I use, but that's the reason why you call him soft. I can't debate that. He's a crybaby.
What would you call?
Huh?
That's soft.
When you say soft, I'm thinking like Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's Charmin.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when you say soft. That's the first thing I can think of. That's what I'm thinking of, soft.
That nigga is Charmin.
Or a big man that averages like 4 rebounds a game or something. I'm thinking soft. Like Luka just don't have that killer in him. If Luka's your best player, it's like I don't know how far you're going, man, because he's so.
He gives up, man. To me, that's soft. That's epitome of soft.
I'm gonna give you my example how I feel about Luka, man, as far as his mentality. Now, I'm not talking about his mentality.
No, skill-wise, he got it.
No, Luka is a white Julius Randle when it comes to his mentality, bro.
God damn.
When Luka don't get his way,
God damn.
When Luka don't get his way, y'all gonna lose that game, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, when Julius Randle don't get his way, we gonna lose. Unless Jalen Brunson just get the ball and don't give it back to him, and that happens sometimes.
A lot.
But on Dallas, they don't have nobody to do that. I mean, Kyrie is there now.
And Kyrie can take the shot. Kyrie taking the shot.
Kyrie, he's not much better than Luka when it comes to mentality. If Kyrie don't feel like playing, I mean, Kyrie will drop 40, but this man might get 35.
Yeah, I ain't the biggest fan of Kyrie, no way.
Only game I ever seen Kyrie locked down on defense and really go hard on both sides of the court was when he plays against Kyrie Irving. Not Kyrie, I mean against Steph Curry. I said the nigga name twice. But he played against Steph Curry one time in the finals where he really locked in with Steph. They went at it.
Right.
But that was like for 2 games.
But who was his dominant player on the floor that was literally running the show?
When he played with LeBron. Because everybody doesn't need to be the main person.
Exactly.
On the offense. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but I don't understand in today's game, they think it's like an insult. But the media is kind of kills sports in a way.
There we go.
As much as we love the media, it kills the sports because as much as I always love Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, I used to like Stephen A. Before he transformed.
Right.
They always love to say Batman and Robin.
Yep.
This is his team.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we didn't always have those conversations.
Nope. Chris Broussard. A lot of them fucked the game up, man. The media, the rise of ESPN as a 24-hour sports news source has really helped fuck up the game.
Yeah, because even you was a Piston fan, even when Isaiah Thomas was the head of that franchise,
Yep.
they had so many games that they won because of Mark McGwire.
Yep.
Isaiah Thomas will say that.
Yeah.
Today's game, you can't say that because it has to be your team.
Yep.
You have to take that last shot.
Yep. Like, think about it. LeBron, the last what's the name game? The last playing game. LeBron passes the ball to Dennis Schroeder. He shoots the three, it goes in. The headline for 4 days was LeBron always make the best play. He always make the best decision. He always make the best decision, but it's not a killer decision. It's not a killer. You're supposed to put the game in your hands. You're supposed to take the shot. You're supposed to take the shot and put the game. But they I watch this shit and I'm like, this is all they talk about all day long, all day long.
What's a better three-pointer? Schroeder, whatever. Wide open?
Right.
Or LeBron shooting with two people in his face? Which one's a better shot?
Bro, they act like...
And LeBron shoots three-pointers fading away. So which one's a better shot?
And I damn sure don't want to see him shoot a three-pointer.
Which one's a better shot?
Schroeder.
What do you mean?
Schroeder is the better shot.
Jordan gave it to Paxson?
That's what I'm saying. They act like Jordan never gave it to Paxson or Kerr. They literally act like Kobe didn't pass it to someone else for Big Shot Bob or fucking what's your boy name? Derek Fisher to make a shot. They forget those shit.
I do think LeBron could be more aggressive.
We all think that. I feel the same way.
But I don't like the way the media says it. I mean, when LeBron now I don't think it's fair to say that about LeBron. LeBron is 55 years old, bro. He shouldn't have to take the last shot every game. Like, come on. He at a point now, they need to put personnel around him that can make an open jumper, nigga. That's their job.
Right.
You making millions, I'm being double teamed. The choice is for you to earn your money right now.
Right.
You're paid to make that shot at that moment. If you don't make that shot, that's not on me. You wide open. You know what I'm saying? I think LeBron could go to the basket a little bit more, but I mean, he's older now. Playoffs, sometimes you don't get that foul call. LeBron don't get all the foul calls he used to get when he was younger. Nope. I mean, he just don't. I mean, and I've seen foul calls where they instant replay it and nobody touched them. But yeah. Jordan used to get the same thing. So, I mean, okay.
Yeah, that's a
certain
fact.
players get it. LeBron's the face of the league, man. You can't let LeBron flop and look all embarrassed without going to the foul line. Sometimes you gotta just give it to the man.
I can't.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the pastor to
I can't wait till bro retire, to be honest with you. I'm ready for bro to get a body.
It's kind of time because right now he can't do no right.
Nope.
Because if they lose this series, they're gonna blame everything on LeBron.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna say how Jordan wasn't losing first round series and boom.
And he
Jordan
did. He lost a bunch of first round series.
That was way early in his career though.
But why do people forget that though? They
don't forget
that shit out.
No, they don't forget it. They start
at 90. They start at 90.
They start from the first title on. That's how they do it. You can't go a whole person's career because in the beginning shit is different.
But they do that. They do that to LeBron. They start from that man's beginning, his first day he stepped on the court.
He went to a finals quicker than Jordan did, though. His acceleration to go to the finals was way quicker than Jordan.
That makes sense to you? That makes sense to you, then?
I didn't say it makes sense. I'm just saying that the thought process of it. I don't think comparing Jordan to LeBron James actually makes sense.
Me neither.
They're two different players.
Two different players.
Wait, they're two different players. I think Jordan's a better pure scorer. LeBron has way better court vision. You know what I'm saying? Some could say Jordan was a better defender, but LeBron's a different kind of defender. LeBron can defend the four. He's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
LeBron could have played the point if they wanted to do something like that. I don't think Jordan could. We can go back and forth all day.
Right.
People complain about LeBron not being able to shoot the three. Jordan couldn't shoot threes. I mean, LeBron can lead the break. Jordan, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so what are we saying?
Right.
If both of us are great players, we can nitpick all day. You 6'6", I'm 6'1". You'll be a better rebounder. You'll probably have more block shots. I might have more assists. I might have more steals. So what?
Right.
We both can't be great in the same building?
You know how this game works.
You know what I'm saying? I don't beat you in the playoffs, so I'm a bum. Maybe you had a better supporting cast. Yo, son, listen. I love basketball too much to realistically have some of these debates. Joking around, just going at it, yeah, it's fun. But realistically,
right.
Yo, the game, I love football too, but the game of basketball is just a beautiful thing to me.
Right. No,
and you can't downplay the greatness of these dudes, man. LeBron, to me, is the greatest talent to ever play basketball. And I'm not a LeBron fan. But to be the size of Karl Malone and be able to play that many years so athletically and so efficiently, I mean, I don't know when we're going to see that again.
Nah, it's going to be a while.
I don't want to see that again. Not downplaying what Jordan did, but even with Jordan, I don't see a person doing what Jordan did in a long time. But the efficiency of his success.
Kobe almost did.
Kobe wasn't as efficient to me.
Okay.
But that doesn't downplay him either.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe did some things that Jordan maybe couldn't do.
No, I agree.
But the game was different. I can't remember which player it is, but it was somebody in the NBA that said it. It's hard to compare the eras. Because you can say, okay, let's put Kobe in that era. Who's guarding Kobe in that era? Yeah, they hand checked and all of that. Yeah, they did all of that.
But if you think about it, they hand check at Kobe the beginning of his career too.
Yeah,
and then
so
then it ended later.
It's so unfair to compare eras. Because all right, Penny Hardaway, 6-7 point guard. Think about if he played right now.
Be fired.
Think about if Shaq played right now before Shaq got fat. I'm talking about Orlando Magic Shaq.
Ugh. He'll be dominating, but they will push him out the league almost in this era.
No, he won't, because back then he could run the floor.
Right. That's true. He
would have ran the floor dunking on everybody. I'm talking about before he got fat. Now, when he got fat, they got him up out of there. Before he got fat, he was running the floor. He was drop stepping and spinning. He was
running the break. Yeah, he was running the break and everything.
Yep, between the legs, all that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't last for like 3 years.
That's it.
But
3 good ones. But he made it to the final. Made it to the finals off them 3 years.
I mean, he was
made it to the final.
Dwight Howard in his prime in this era. See what I'm saying? It's hard.
They still did Dwight wrong.
Did him wrong? How did he do him wrong?
I'm talking about he should have been in the top 75. When it comes to that. I'm talking about where they place him at. Like,
I think it's unfair.
He should be placed higher than Anthony Davis is.
Yeah, but I think it's unfair that a player have a career-ending injury like a bad back.
Yeah.
And still be able to come back and contribute, and they're penalized because they don't contribute to the level they did in their prime.
That's the media, once again.
Bro, it's a miracle that he could even make an NBA roster with the injuries he had to his back. I think it's blasphemous that he's not on the roster right now.
I think he got picked up for the playoffs.
Yeah, he did. I think the Lakers,
the Lakers
allegedly.
They should have been kept up. They should have just kept him.
What big man they got now that's better than Dwight Howard?
Not a one. Not a fucking one, bro.
That's a missing piece, man.
Fucking one, bro.
He can still defend. He can still rebound. He can still block shots.
Because Anthony Davis do not want to play as a big man. That's who's going to be off the Lakers next year. He's not going to be on the Lakers next year.
I would disagree with that because how much longer is LeBron going to play?
I personally think LeBron should be gone this year, but I think he's going to play till he at least turn 40.
They're not going to get rid of LeBron and Anthony Davis. Not get rid of LeBron, but LeBron and Anthony Davis not going to leave at the same time. That's a lot, bro.
That is a lot. But I don't think the Lakers are in control of it. I think he's a free agent after this season.
With Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
You'd be an idiot to pay for that guy.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's a free agent.
Only investment worse than Anthony Davis right now is Zion Williamson.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
If I'm a coach and I see you dunk 360 in the layup line and you're not playing, I'm kicking you out the arena, bro.
I think he did that because the coaches didn't want him to play. And I think he did that to prove that he should be able to play.
He said out his own mouth he's not playing until he feels like Zion, and I wish he wouldn't have said it. I thought the same thing. The Pelican doctor said that man is 99% ready. Zion said he don't want to play till he feel like Zion. Hurt my feelings. I thought the coaches were sitting him out. He messed it all up. This is why I think people should learn from LeBron from a few years ago. LeBron figured it out.
Work on
I
your
need to
body.
stop talking so damn fast when they ask me these questions. Not
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
LeBron eventually got to a point where
He
he
gonna
took
say
his time
shit.
on answering these questions.
Yeah, he
Because
take his
LeBron,
motherfucking time.
I think it was 3 years ago, maybe. I don't remember, but it seems like a long time ago, but
It
it
was
wasn't.
with the Heat. I know what you're talking about when he was with the Heat.
LeBron said something stupid every question.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was nothing but
Yep.
cap for a whole year. And then
Yep.
LeBron figured it out. Okay. I'm an icon. Let me chill.
Yeah.
Zion said, I feel great, but I'm not going to get on the court till I feel like Zion. And the media ate him
Ate
up.
it up. Yep. Yeah, he'll free agent in 2025, Anthony Davis. But that's if he pick up his player option. He has a player option to be there for 2025.
I think he should try to stay with the Lakers, man. If he can.
He has a 5-year deal, but it's like 4 years with a player option.
I'm just wondering how much can you do with your body at this point in your career?
I agree.
I mean, you can start, but can it repair? Like, he's had so many injuries, man. His body is so damaged and beat up. Like, and a lot of things can be attributed to when he tried to gain weight. Because, he's always been slim. Some of these guys, right, after they gain weight, their bodies just don't know.
And he did that in New Orleans, trying to put some weight on.
Because everybody wants to put him at the 5. And he was getting beat up.
He is not a 5.
He was getting beat up. And it killed me when people give the example of Kevin Garnett. Everybody's strength is different.
Yep.
Like Kevin Garnett was slim.
Yep.
He never really bulked up, but he was a strong guy.
Yep.
And then he had the mentality of a big guy.
Right.
Anthony Davis has the mentality of a point guard.
Yep.
Because he doesn't want contract.
Because he used to be one. That's the sad part. Remember, the nigga ain't really started getting tall. He was a point guard in high school.
I mean, I used to be a nigga. I mean,
then he got super. But I'm just saying, when you said he has a mentality of a point guard, he used to be a point guard. Then he had like a extreme growth spurt.
You ain't paid to be a point guard, nigga. They ain't making no excuse to nobody for what they used to be in high school, man. Nigga played point guard in the 8th grade. Don't call that shit, man. Cut that shit out. You a professional, they put you in the top 75, perform, man. You know what I mean? I feel you, man. We give these niggas too many passes, bro. And I'm guilty of that shit too, man. They get too many passes, man. Nah, bro. LeBron can't get a pass because the man was open and he gave him a shot?
I always get LeBron a pass, so we not going to do that.
The media kill me when they pick and choose, man.
I'm biased as fuck when it comes to LBJ.
Man. Ben Simmons, man, just let him go home, man. Just don't come back, bro.
Yeah.
I signed you to a bad deal. We're gonna cash you out.
Think about that, bro.
Give him severance pay.
Yo, the Nets is in the playoffs, and this nigga just like, fuck it. I'm not playing.
But no, what I would do, I would have a sports psychologist on staff anyway. And I would have had it within his contract that he has to go to regular sessions, and I would have made his contract performance-based. I wouldn't have gave him guaranteed money. Just wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It can be done. It's like a dude like OBJ that just signed a deal.
But I think they traded for him, so his contract is based off of what it was with the Sixers, right?
I would not trade for him with that type of contract.
Right.
The Sixers should have gave him that.
But at the time, he was actually playing. He just turned into this fucking shell 2 years ago. He was actually hooping up until that last playoff game against the Hawks.
And B was shot at that nigga the first year he was there.
Man, and B was a fat nigga that was always out.
We can call him fat, but he still averaged 25 and 10.
But he was always out. He was never really a factor to help out the team win. He was always hurt.
He's not fat now?
He's semi. But he's actually staying in the games now. That was always weird to me. The nigga was always talking shit.
Still fat.
He wasn't playing. It's like, how you talking shit and you not playing? Nigga, you eating Krispy Kreme.
He's still eating Krispy Kreme. He just ain't get hurt yet. Is he the franchise? He the franchise.
Wasn't at first. It was been considered a franchise at first. And then this nigga just gonna shoot a jumper.
Bro, that shit sounded so foolish what you just said.
It was though.
I didn't say he wasn't. It just sounds foolish right now.
It sounds foolish now because of the outcome of what happened.
Exactly.
The crazy part is the dude tangibles are so high, but mentally he just
Nobody cares.
He's not there.
Okay, you play defense. So what? Nobody cares. You can't make a layup. That's not helping me.
He checked out mentally.
You can at least dunk on somebody. You don't even do that anymore.
I don't know what happened to that nigga, bro. I don't know what hit him to clock him out. But so it's just like anything, man. Some people just take a check. They don't really be passionate about what it is. Everybody expect all the players to be passionate about the sport.
You can't tell me you love the game of basketball and you perform like that. And I'm not mad at you if you don't love the game of basketball.
Right.
You made enough money. You got generational wealth sitting there. You got a guaranteed contract right now.
Yeah. They got to pay you regardless.
If you're not going to go out there and perform, you're at a point now, you might as well tap out and let everybody keep talking about you, because the more you play, the worse it is. Like whatever.
And he had moments, even with the Nets, he had moments of glimpse like, oh shit, the boy got skill, but it's like, you should just won't stay.
I've never seen a basketball player regress as much as him.
And as quickly. With all that talent. Yo, the boy could literally be your point guard. He could literally be your 6'8", 6'7" point guard. No, he like what, 6'8"? 6'8" point guard, but
that nigga 6'10", man. You playing. That nigga didn't stop growing when he came to the league. 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, well, here you go. 6'9", 6'10".
And you can't make a layup.
Yeah, disappointing.
And you left-handed. You don't even have a jump hook.
Nobody has a jump hook. Ain't nobody doing that shit. I don't know why niggas don't use the sky hook, though. But they're not using that shit.
I mean, okay, you just made it worse. You're 6'10", and nigga guarding you with 6'2".
But I'm just saying, no one is using a jump hook. I don't know why, though. Why no one is using it?
They want to shoot a three. Looks pretty.
Yeah.
That's why Andre Drummond is a bum now. He wants to try to shoot a three.
Yeah, that shit's weird to me, son. Just keep playing defense, man. Rebound, dunk on a motherfucker. What's up with all this extra shit?
Because people like you say nobody plays defense and they want to shoot threes. That's why.
You know, people like me say nobody plays defense.
It is. You say nobody plays defense. There's like nobody plays it.
No,
What's not? I want to shoot too.
You was busy talking over me. So, and just like you said, I don't let you complete a sentence. You overtalk me all the time, your damn self. So I wasn't able to complete what I was trying to tell you. But we'll move on and no need to digress and go backwards.
You want to judge me now for something I did in the past? I never said my was correct. I can't believe you just did that, bro. I was talking about just now. Why? How could you do that, man? No, seriously, man. Son, you need to laugh, man. So you got some unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do to you just now? What do you? Oh my goodness, man! I don't understand this guy.
Yo,
you hit me with the always. Yo, you have some underlying conditions going on here. We got unfinished business.
No, we don't.
You hit me with the you always. Am I in trouble?
No.
Am I on punishment? What is going on?
How dare you, nigga?
I'm on podcast probation. I never.
I'm not fucking with you no more, man. Yo, I'm done. Yo.
What in the world? I can't believe this. Wow, me and management got to renegotiate this contract. This is going on. What is happening here?
Yo, I hate you, son. Yo, let's get off of sports, man. I'm done. Let's get off of sports. Let's talk about this one thing that's been going on a lot, and I'll get your thoughts on this. AI. AI is now taking over. A lot of people are talking about it, and they're talking about how they're taking like I take an artist and literally taking their voice, you're putting your words on it, and it sounds like them, like the Jay-Z joint, like the Jay-Z song. I just saw this thing online where a lady got a call from her daughter. Her daughter was out of town somewhere, vacation or something, with a bunch of friends. She got a call from her daughter, and it was from a different number, but it was from a number where her daughter was located at. She
the ransom thing.
Yup, it was a ransom situation. And she was like, it sounded just like her daughter. It was a dude in the background saying, hey, they never said if she paid the money or not, but she was able to get in contact with her daughter and find out the shit was fake. And what I'm learning, because I'm learning chat GPT, and I'm learning a lot of that AI stuff. What I'm hearing is all they got to do is take enough samples of your voice tone, reference, and everything when you say certain things, and they can mimic you by just doing that, by just typing a script and then uploading that script, and it will actually sound like you and do all of the things that you would do. They even had a situation where someone dropped a Rihanna flipping records that's already out, and they use her AI voice, and some of that shit sounded good.
I mean, I heard a Biggie and Tupac record I wasn't happy about.
See?
I mean, there's also a way you can flip it real estate wise. I got a notification on it. I was looking into it. I was just reading it roughly. You know, I mean, that's the direction we're going in. I don't know how long it's going to last, but
I don't know how long it's going to last. I think it's going to affect podcasting too, because I heard Joe Rogan might turn it. But I'm going to play a little sample. Let's play a little sample. Oh, shit. Now I want to end that.
Oh, the Jay-Z joint? Yeah.
I want to play that. Hold up, but I want to do it the right way because.
Well, you got labels now that blocking in music from that kind of activity.
Well, they're trying to. They haven't started yet. A label just reached out to Spotify and Apple Music to tell them to start trying to block the stuff. But it's gonna happen.
They can never become what they aspire to. Born in a cell with no one who can inspire you. Your highs are never as high as those that lie to you. Pretending that they live in the sky, lying behind you.
Hard.
Shooting holes up at your ceiling, trying to find the proof, trying to fight the feelings of truth. Tied up with the news they've been concealing.
Jay-Z would never do a record like that.
So do you find it appealing? Time for dealing, despite y'all dealing, we are the savages, the natives. Fight the appeal of all your rappers, just the brave who find what is real and call.
He wouldn't rap back and forth like that. Not at all. I don't even know if he would even use that type of beat.
No.
But that shit sound good. That shit sound good. I would want to know what Hov think about that. You know what I'm saying? What Jay would actually think about that.
I don't even see Hov commenting on that record, bro.
Nah. I'm just talking about AI in general. I wouldn't comment about the record neither, because you don't want to give that person any light. But think about it. Somebody was talking about, well, yo, what if these artists do that? These indie artists, this is their way of getting a verse from their favorite artist. Okay,
wow.
You get that verse, but you can't do nothing with it.
That shit end your career, man.
Or how about these
You a clown. You do that, you a clown.
Right. How about these artists that's now popping up with verses from rappers? And what if they get scammed and be like, oh, this, I'm selling this verse off these.
Oh, no. I know a lot of people that got verses.
Me too. I know a lot of people that got verses too. What if they get scammed and get hit with AI verses?
A lot of people get verses.
What if they get scammed and getting hit with AI verses, son?
People spending money they don't have to get that verse.
Yup. Think about that. These cats spending a little bit of chicken that they got, and then they turn around and get an AI verse, son. And now they're getting a cease and desist. That shit will be wild. I've never been a fan. I've
never been a big verse fan. Unless we were really working on a record. I mean, I've never been a fan of that big verse thing. I mean, I know of some people where it's worked out for, but more often than not, I know people where it's just, you just basically gave somebody some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying, me personally, I've never been a big fan of it unless, me and that person were going to do a record. As far as you just emailing me a damn verse, I mean, I just gave you some bread for.
I mean, what's the difference between usually giving the artist some bread for a verse versus you, being in the studio with them?
And just the energy of the record. Even if we're not in the studio together, just the energy of us doing a record together, as opposed to you just giving me a throwaway verse that didn't make your album that has nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
We just rippity, flippity. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking that. If that's that might be your style. You might have a rippity flippity album. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might be the rippity flippity nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I think the AI shit is wild. I think it could be, man, as someone that's starting to use Chat GPT, I think it's I think that chat shit is a good thing, but this whole AI taking over people's voices stuff,
I think it's trash.
That's a slippery slope.
As far as music is concerned, I think it's trash, but it does have some, functions that make sense. But music, no, I don't like it.
Yeah. As a trainer and a developer, we already was using certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I use this program where I'll take a scripting. If I don't have anyone to do the vocals or I don't feel like doing the vocals, I'll take the script that I build, put it in this platform, and I'll pick like my digital person. And then they will literally mouth everything and they, will speak it. So I'll use it for that. You know what I mean?
That's dope. For training, for training modules.
Purposes, right.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For presentations, that's wonderful.
Wonderful, yep. Commercials even.
Different levels of real estate.
Right.
When you're presenting things, that is wonderful.
Right.
If you're putting together a class, that's wonderful. But music?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like it at all.
Unless you're doing your own voice. But then,
even then, I don't like it. Yeah, just do it yourself. Yeah.
Let's just record it.
Because I think on the Joe Budden podcast, they talked about like Rihanna. We not expecting her to drop no project soon. So if she take her writers and then their writers take what they wrote, put it in the AI, now you're getting her song. She might not be in the studio recording it, but now you're getting her song. You just mix the vocals and do what you normally would do and move on. I don't know if I would like that. That literally takes the soul out of it.
Yo, leave Rihanna alone, bro. If she don't want to do music no more, leave her alone. Why should she?
Right. She don't have to.
That's like Mos Def making an album right now. Certain people are making so much more money in life than they ever did in music. It's selfish to even expect them to give you an album just because you want to listen to it a couple times. A lot of these people complaining about albums are people that don't even purchase music. They don't purchase tickets. They don't purchase merch.
See, that's my thing. The ticket purchase aspect of it.
Yo, Shay, niggas get mad at me whenever. I don't even know why people even hit me that conversation. So need to do an album. And I'll always be like, why?
Who need to do an album?
No, whenever anybody says anybody, I'm like, why? Why? You're going to stream it. You're not going to buy any merch. You're not going to buy tickets to see them. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of partners that don't buy tickets. They just want to get free tickets to go everywhere. They're just blessed to be able to get free tickets here and there. You know, and I can get a few. Right. But if I know you, I'm going to get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? If you hit me up to come backstage, I'm still going to go backstage, but I bought the ticket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you give me a hoodie, fine. But I'm not going to wait for you to give me a hoodie before I buy a hoodie.
I agree.
I had planned to buy a hoodie to go to the Onyx joint, but, I did some nigga shit. I waited too late to order that shit. Because it take about 2-3 weeks to get it.
Sure does.
I just wanted to wear it to the joint. Not saying I won't wear it again, but if I don't have it for the joint, I just use that as an example because I got partners that's like, yeah, I'll go, man, but I ain't paying for a ticket. Let me holler at my people. Oh, I'm like, damn, ticket's $25, man. Like,
I don't get that shit, man.
Like, so if you don't get the free ticket, not because I want you to finish it. So if you don't get the ticket,
you're not going to go. That's usually the case. I have relationships too with people and I could get free tickets to certain situations. And guess what, man? I'd rather pay. I don't mind paying, especially if it's someone I support. I'm not going to buy a concert unless I support them anyway. So
bro, backstage is dope, but sometimes, that shit is not.
I'd rather be in the population, bro. I'd rather be in the population. Sometimes
you'd rather just see the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually want to see the Onyx show. That's my era.
Right.
And it's not just my man, that's my era. Certain records I want to hear. I want to be right there to get that energy.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go in the back later. Then again, I might not go in the back later because you got VIP tickets, you got meet and greet and all that shit.
Right.
I ain't trying to be in the way of all that.
Nah.
And then my patience is thin, bro.
I'm in and out. Once the show over, I'm out. I'm out.
Sometimes I'll be wanting to go home.
And if you got too many damn opening acts and they ain't popping like I was expecting, I'm out.
This ain't that kind of show. It's just R.A. the Rugged Man.
R.A. the Rugged Man is fire though. He tough.
It's just them two. Then again, it might be one person before R.A. the Rugged Man. I don't know, but it's just them two.
It's usually the case. It might be some local nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that local shit.
They always try to put at least one local act on every city you go into. But, just because, gotta get a local day opportunity too.
Yeah, C's supposed to pull up. C's goes to every show.
Okay. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the AI shit, man. Let's move on to the next topic here, man. Let's move on. Let's see what we're discussing here today. I don't even know if I really want to even talk about this shit. Let's see. Some of these shit. All right. Is having sex with friends a smart move or not?
No.
It never works out, right?
No, it's not.
It never works out.
I had a conversation with a person that became a friend of mine at work about that, and me and her became man cool. She married, you know, the untraditional marriage that's pretty common. You know, y'all married, but y'all really don't like each other as husband and wife anymore. Y'all love each other as people, but you know, one of the people really, you know, wants to live life, got together too young. Those kind of scenarios. But I said to her, like at work, I don't fuck with anybody at work. And I came there with the intentions of not doing so. And I said to her, I was like, yo, a lot of these jobs, man, when you knew, you can run through them.
Yeah, easy. Easy.
But, you know, in life, friendships have more value than the quick takedowns. And some people are actually good acquaintances. And I say acquaintances because everybody doesn't become a friend.
No, I agree.
You know, I've had some females that were close friends in my life, man, that were valuable for a good period of time. And I know if we would have took it to a different level, I wouldn't have had that value. And every time in my life that I've had a good friend that I did have sex with, that shit turned out bad.
It turned out bad. Always do, bro.
And one time it turned out very bad. Very bad. We had a good time for a few years, but the end, it was terrible.
It never turns out well, man.
It was terrible. It was horrible. You know what I mean? And it could have went worse. You know, nothing good came out of it. And then it's like, for a temporary pleasure.
Right. And then you looking back at it and like, man, why did I make that mistake? I did it. But it was I have always had this one cardinal rule when it comes to like doing music. And you know how it's always that company, you always have a company with one or two females on it. Cardinal rule is don't have sex with the female artist.
That's worse.
You can't.
That's worse than doing it with a friend.
Oh my God. It's the worst shit ever, especially when you're doing business. Even if you're a person of power, you shouldn't do it. And if you artists, y'all shouldn't do it. Just don't.
Nobody in your team needs to do it.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
So I had a situation where a photographer was, you know, messing with my singer, and that killed my whole project. And it wasn't even me. It was just a photographer I was close to.
Right.
Just killed everything because the whole dynamic, everything just started to change.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, personal life and business shouldn't be mixed.
It shouldn't mix. No, it shouldn't mix at all, man. And I think it's weird when I hear people like, I'm going to play this clip and hear what they say about just that altogether. And I think you've seen this clip. But let's play the clip.
Because I said I fuck my friends. Hell, I can't keep it.
I fuck my friends too. Tiny.
I'm saying like
we friends.
Yes. Yeah, like it just depends, you know. I've had friends that I've had sex with and we've had sex and then that was it. Like nothing more.
Why is that so frowned
nothing
upon?
less.
I don't know.
Because then now you can't have no friends. Because if I'm in a relationship right now, I can't have no friends.
They be like, nah, because you fuck your friends, remember?
When I went back home and I had the nigga that I was dealing with come with me, and all my friends wanted to see me, they couldn't. Because I fucked them. Even though we're just friends.
We are just friends.
We're literally just friends, and we will not fuck again. But if we did, we did.
How many people you fucking, baby?
You know.
Right.
You know how that shit
You
goes.
fucking a lot of
I
niggas,
can't
ain't
help
you?
that my friend fine as hell. He got a big. I mean, it's just like
Sometimes
you just want to try it out.
Sometimes I just want to eat your butt as a friend. I'm not trying to like we can go out. We can still we can do
It's
everything.
just those lines get blurred.
I was trying not to say that, dog. I was trying to.
Yo, shut this fat nigga up, man. Yo, son, let me say this shit, man. Yo, word up. And if somebody come at me, yo, that's fine. Come at me, my nigga.
Let's go.
All the men that be talking about getting mad pussy and all this, be them fat niggas, man. Y'all niggas ain't, yo, son.
Flip it.
Y'all ain't smashing off like that. There's always some fat nigga on some why we can't do this and do that sexually type. Yo, son, y'all niggas don't even count, B. Plus, everybody there is like 12, son. They just still figuring out life. When you get to a level of maturity that makes sense, you're not gonna want to just be having sex with all your friends, yo. There's no good energy gonna come from that.
Not at all, son.
You can't even go to your hometown and go to Walmart. You fuck that many niggas. You know what I'm saying? She's not an unattractive young lady.
No, not at all. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Then the other one talking about he cute. He looked like he got a big dick, so I fucked him. I'm like, yo, son, whatever repercussions come after that, you eat that. Don't hit me with your emotional roller coaster garbage. Because, yo, a lot of women who walk around with their heart broken, that's how it happened.
Right.
You went and had sex with this dude that you find as attractive. He put that thing on you, and you mad because he don't want to wife you up.
Right.
He never said nothing about doing that.
Nope.
You talking all this G shit about how you fuck friends or whatever. If that's your style, you can't catch feelings.
Not at all.
They go around acting like men ain't shit because they don't want to do the things that you want them to do.
You know they doing that, bro. First off the gate.
That's corny. You're the one that said you want to fuck friends. He just accepted your proposition. Hey.
Yo.
I'd rather see that conversation from some seasoned adults than some fresh out of college kids, yo. And I don't know how old they are, but I know they're younger than me.
Man, they're younger than me too.
And they just talking reckless right now. I fuck friends. Like, how long you gonna keep doing it? Now you have it documented that you fuck friends. So this man that wants to marry you or solidify something with you,
mm-hmm.
He's not making assumptions. You told him you fuck friends. So is there a cutoff date to you fucking friends? Or you saying you used to fuck friends?
Fuck friends. So
when you tell me, oh, this is my friend Jamal, I'm like, yo, fuck Jamal, say.
Yeah, because you been fucking Jamal.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hugging and he looking at you like, yo, how you doing? You look good. Yo, son.
Beat you and his ass. What was your boy and lover? Come on, son.
Yeah, come on,
son.
Or like your man on Fresh Prince when her NFL boyfriend was showed up at the art show. He looked when he found out. He like
word.
Why he hit?
What we doing, son?
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. But on another level, to answer the question directly, I don't see the point.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? We got to stop doing things for temporary gratification. We're not always going to make the right choice. So I'm not judging anybody, but it's not really a good move.
It's not a productive move.
One thing I do say to people, and I've been trying to practice, I say trying to practice because I never put myself in a position to say what I always do and what won't do. But I make a conscious effort not to put myself in bad positions.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? If you do give that lady, young lady, woman, a ride home from work, drop her off. Don't come inside for a drink. We're
not sitting in the car talking.
Yeah, don't go inside to screw in a cabinet or you know what I'm saying? Look at her toilet that the water's running. Don't do none of that shit. Drop her off. Be done.
Take your
you know ass home. Don't take her with you to lunch. If she wants something from your favorite restaurant, you can bring her some carry-out back. Don't ride with her for lunch and have that. Don't be FaceTiming her.
Oh no, you building. You building now. Doing all that shit, you building.
To a woman, you're building a relationship. It don't have to be a serious one, but you're building some sort of relationship.
Building blocks to some bullshit.
Yo, man, you done got a 90-day leash. Didn't even know it, bro. Yeah, man. You just shot a 90-day leash the first time you accepted that FaceTime, my brother. Next thing you know, she's trying on outfits. How this look? This look too fat? Is this too tight on my ass? All that. Now she changing clothes on FaceTime when y'all talking, and you sitting there like,
right.
90-day leash, bro.
90-day leash. You stupid. Yo, I'm about to have a misogynistic moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just a quick misogynistic moment. This is the last topic of the night of the show. Quick misogynistic moment. As you can see, soccer player, footballer.
Football.
Yep. He's filing divorce, or his wife is filing the divorce, and she's demanding half of his wealth, his property and everything. Well, come to find out, son ain't got nothing in his name before he got married because he was receiving €1 million euros a month, you know, because he's one of the higher paid soccer players, football players. And his mom, before he got married, him and his mom transferred all his assets into his mom's name. And then when he gets paid, 80% of his money goes to an account under his mom.
Okay.
So now she can't get shit. She was an older woman. He was younger.
All right.
She was an older woman. He's a younger man. And Mom Deuce came through with the...
She does not look attractive.
I mean, you know, it could be a bad angle, bro. It could be a bad photo. Why we gotta bring that aspect into it? We gotta bring that.
You don't have to. I just did it. Okay.
So now they saying there's a bunch of people saying like, damn. Of course, there's a bunch of us saying Mom came through in the clutch. Mom's a real one. And then there's a bunch of people saying, yo, that's foul. Now she leaving out there in the cold. She ain't gonna have shit.
Whoa. You said leaving out in the cold?
Yeah.
How'd you get warm in the first place?
I want you there. Now, here's another legendary man. Hold on. I don't want to go through all that shit. Here we go.
Sensational.
Here's another.
People can't decide who to support, and this is the craziest divorce of all time, and people can't decide who to support in this case. Back in 1994, Gabriel met Christina at a party, and they really hit it off. They ended up getting married even though she was 30 years younger than him. They were happily married for 20 years, but then Christina decided that she wanted to get a divorce. But when she went to her lawyer, she was shocked to hear that she was already divorced from Gabriel 20 years ago. And this is because 4 months after their marriage, the couple went to the Dominican Republic for a vacation. And Gabriel divorced her there because that's the only country where one party can file for a divorce without informing the other party. And he says he did this because he knew one day Christina would divorce him and try to take all his money. This is the craziest divorce of...
Nah, that's dope. I like that.
Legendary activities happening by these brothers.
I like that. I'm gonna make him my avatar. That's my profile pic. Word, that's the guard right there.
The guard, son. He went on the DR and said,
that's the guard right there. I'm about to say that to my phone.
Bro,
I'm 30. But you don't like me like that. Stop playing.
you know you way younger than me, man.
So what's she mad about? You ran the hustle and got hustled, shorty. My man, so I'm tired of buying these Viagra pills. I'm good.
he up out the game. He said, I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit.
Hey, man. I ain't mad at son, man. That's pretty grimy, though, but I ain't mad. Because if she wouldn't have tried to divorce him, she would have never known nothing. They would have been good.
You right? You right? Hey, that's it for me, man. Black Male Podcast. I do have one last thing. There's one last thing. I was listening to Gangstar leaving the gym.
Legend.
And yo,
I haven't listened to them in a while, legend.
And of course, you know, one of my favorite records is DWYCK. My favorite. But I will say this. Smooth is the smoothest nigga with some of the wackest bars at times.
So Greg Nice makes sense?
We're not talking about Greg Nice right now.
They're a group, so they're together for a reason.
When this nigga said, like a rhinoceros, my speed is prosperous, I was like, what are we talking about here right now?
So a rhinoceros isn't fast?
I'm not saying it ain't fast. Well, what did that have to do with anything?
Lemonade is a popular drink and it still is? That makes sense? That made sense?
No, it didn't, man. When we talk about, we know what Greg Nice is giving you, son.
Greg Nice said Dizzy Gillespie plays the sax. Dizzy Gillespie never played the sax.
He never played the sax. Never played the sax.
Okay.
I'm in a bass so we rock for
that line hard, though.
Not for
that line hard. Oh, that line hard. That line hard. You picked the wrong line. That line right there, hard.
The line is hard from Smooth. I'm not saying it wasn't hard. I'm just saying that shit didn't make no goddamn sense. That shit was not bars, son.
Bro, they have
like a rhinoceros. My speed is prosperous. Pure knowledge expands from my esophagus. That shit sound fire. That shit sound fire.
That's not a bad bar.
It don't even match. What are we talking about?
But they got a record called No Bones and Ice Cream. I mean, we can't critique them.
You're right.
Why would there be bones and ice cream? I don't understand.
I don't know.
That's why it's kind of contradictory the way we knock lyrics nowadays that make no sense.
Right, because boy,
we had some too. Rob Bass.
Oh my God, we will be the rest of the pod talking about.
He's the worst lyricist ever.
He really is, son. But this shit sounded good, son.
But it flowed to the beat. These young people, they flow to the beat. It's just so many of them that don't make sense.
It's a lot of them.
That makes it.
But
I'm not contradicting you, man. I'm halfway devil's advocate, man. Smooth B is just not like a lyrical guy.
Nah, man. Like he dope, but he dope.
They had a nice contrast, and that record is just phenomenal. The beat is so crazy.
It is.
I mean,
it is. Great and not great and not. Oh yeah.
No, like I said to my son, that's an era to where you can always have a set to rock any party.
Hell yeah.
But today's era, you can't have a set of their era.
No, because when I used to DJ all the time, yo, I literally would come to, so especially our generation, older generation, I'll come to it with multiple sets of what we would like. And the floor would never leave. But then you throw on something that's new shit, that's when you see people scatter out a little bit and start talking. You got like, oh shit, that's the worst thing as a DJ. When you got people rocking and then all of a sudden you play something and then niggas like disperse. You're like, oh, I gotta switch this back to something else to get you back in this motherfucker.
That's why I'm ready for tomorrow night. I ain't worried about work tonight. My mind ain't gonna be on nothing. I'm ready to just hear some straight 90s, early 2000.
And then you going to work after that shit?
Yeah, right, man.
Oh, okay, for the set. Yo, so man, in the podcast, man, what you got to say? Drop some
Yeah, get off your emotional roller coaster. Nobody wants to deal with you and all your emotions. You know, nobody wants to deal with that. You're gonna block your blessings. You're gonna block your progressions. You also, you know, blocking yourself, man. You're gonna stay rolling around in that mud, man. Constant elevation, man. Keep feeding that positivity to yourself. And the universe will give you some of that positivity back in return. It's a complicated process in the beginning, but it's a lifestyle, man. We all have to change our lifestyles in totality. We spoke earlier about heart health and things of that nature. It all applies. A lot of us are on emotional roller coasters that are taking us away from this earth.
Yes, they are. I was going to end the pod by saying rest in peace, crack, man. Rest in peace, homie.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Once again, it's the Black Man Podcast. It's episode 102. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And we will never agree on sports, but that's why y'all come to listen to us. Peace.
Yo.
Hold up, I'm about to hit the wrong thing.
We don't agree because you don't want to agree.